Hello, hi there, dear Aries. I do hope that you are all gorgeous and well, and welcome to my channel. My name is Bella, and most people know me as Bella the Secret Psychic, and this is your love horoscope for June 2019. If you're watching me for the first time, hi, but also I'm a psychic, I'm not a tarot reader, so I work with the help of my spirit guides. I'm clairsentient, clairvoyant, all that kind of stuff, so that I can link in and give you the kind of energy of what is flowing to help you, basically. Interestingly, because I like to just jump right in there and try not to waste your time, but if you do want to know more about me, the links are below. The way my guides are starting this is that they're almost starting with the end of the month first, because there's a road that travels, I guess, to get you to that point. So we will start there first, unusually than the first week. So they're saying very, very clearly what is owed to you will be given back. Somebody romantically owes you something. Now, this could be something tangible, like they literally have to give you your scarf back, or they need to give you back your dignity, give you back the love they took. It feels deep, let's say. I don't think it is a scarf, but it does feel deep. And so they wanted to start with that first, because from the person romantically who is going to give you something back, my guides are saying they cannot have peace, they cannot rest, they cannot raise their vibration until they do this, until they give you what is owed, give you back this thing that is owed. So it's important for you to have this thing back, because I feel like it gives you some kind of validation around something. But it's important for their own spiritual growth. But personally, it feels like for their happiness. If they don't do it, they will be stuck in their own little vortex of doom. I'm being dramatic now, but it feels like low place. They're being encouraged energetically by their own guides, their higher self, all the time to do the right thing. And that's where this is heading. So they start at the end, because that's what's going to happen at the end for you. So, sorry if you can hear one of my dogs is snoring quite loudly in the background. So hopefully she's not too loud. So let's start at the beginning. So they're saying for you at the beginning of the month, there is something about distrust. Again, something at the beginning of the month, it could have happened also in part of the month before, in terms of something being taken from the relationship that you were in, or somebody taking something for granted. So again, it doesn't matter what type of relationship you have, whether it's brand new, long term, just met them, doesn't matter. You feel like very quickly something shifted and changed, and when that quickly happened, that person kind of took advantage, or took took your niceness as a weakness, or they literally took something from you, took another person, took your relationship. Like, it could be as big as that, and it happened really quick, to the point where your head, even for the whole of the month, hasn't really been able to get your head around it, to sort of get a grip around it. Some of it, you feel like they just took your relationship and just went and just threw it in the bin. And it happened so quickly, or maybe you acted because of that, or reacted because of that, and something happened so quickly. You know what? This feels like your mind is so kind of like surprised by it all, that you don't even seem to have time to grieve through this, because you're trying to just sort your own life out because of what's happened. So that happened sort of like in the first week, could have happened already in May, and this is just lingering energy. As we get to the second week, it's a weird way to explain this, because they're saying here that you stand up for yourself. You're not going to suffer what this person has seemed to have put you through. You seem to either defend yourself with them, or you seem to defend yourself with other people, or you seem to want to let the world know what's happened. The interesting thing about why this feels weird is because with you standing your ground, or you speaking up, or you defending yourself, or whatever way you want to call this, it actually helps you to manifest or draw in your wish of what happens at the end. You being stronger, you outing that person, or you calling them out, or saying, being stronger without fear. Because sometimes in relationships, particularly, we want that person still in our lives, that we sometimes get afraid to say what we want to say because of the fear of them getting so upset. You don't feel like that. You feel like you're on fire, Aries, literally. And you just want to make sure they know the position they've put you in. But with that being said, it's probably why that person feels a sense of guilt, feels quite bad, feels this low vibration, because actually the impact that they might have done on you is actually impacting themselves. Whatever they've done, they've sabotaged themselves. Whatever they've done, they've hurt themselves. Because even though you feel, you know, frustrated, angry, maybe resentful for this, I don't get you feeling sad about it. I'm sure there is sadness, but it's not the dominant feeling. I don't get you weeping or howling or feeling. You feel more like, I just done with that. I can't, you know, I feel I've been there. I've got the t-shirt. I'm not going to deal with this anymore. And also I'm going to just call you out on it, or tell everybody about it. Or I'm going to, if you're going to keep doing this to me, I'm going to argue myself back, but be quite articulate and successful with how you do that, because it leads to this end wish where you get what's owed to you in order for the other person to feel better. In the third week, you seem to get a lot of people, hence why I feel like some of you are outing people in terms of like, you might be drawing attention to like friends and family or more in terms of what the other person did to you, because I get a lot of people trying to support you. I also get, for some of you, not all of you, but some of you, there will be a romantic interest who will try to take advantage of the fact that you are going through this, and they want to offer their help and their support. And, you know, I would never do that to you, you know, be with me instead. That as well. But by the by, you seem to have a lot of support and encouragement from other people, which again only compounds what the other person did to you in terms of they feel exposed. It's adding to their low place. Possibly also could get that there's some advice going their way that then helps them as you get to the last week in the fourth week, about them giving you what you owed, or them learning a lesson, or them turning it around and then giving back what they took, either their love, their respect, etc., as I've said before. You seem to cope with this one because you're standing in your power, but I also think that a lot of you will throw yourself into other activities. There is a part of you that doesn't want to allow this person to make you feel crappy. Like, it's almost like, you know, you didn't do wrong in this, so why am I going to get upset when I did not do this? You did this, so you take it, you feel like crap, I'm not going to. And so you do seem to distract yourself with many things, with people and with work, to keep you from not cracking or to slip down into this low vortex. I just don't get that you're going to allow yourself to do that. And then, boom, as we get to the fourth week, you get an apology, you get something back, you get that person back, maybe you get something from them. And because this is general, I can't specifically say what that is, because we're all individuals and there's many of you. I just get, there's a great deal of satisfaction from whatever it is that they do at the end of the month, that either allows you to forgive that person, or allows you just to say, well, thank you for doing that, and I was right, and I now feel validated that I was right about that. It's an interesting one, Aries. You have this journey that ends with you getting back what is owed to you overall from a person who disappointed you in this month, at the beginning of this month or the end of last month. Whatever it is, just know you win in the end. It's pretty much how I want to end this video. So I do hope that that's been helpful. A lot to digest. Do let me know what it was for you and how it ended up as well. I love to hear from you all, and I'll be back next month. Take care.